Some major breaking news coming in. As per reports, Prime Minister Modi, who is the chairperson of the Cabinet Committee on Security, will be holding a meet today, is what we are learning, and the meeting will take place after he returns to Delhi at 9:30 p.m. tonight, is what we are learning. So obviously India extremely concerned. Ambassador J.K. Bansal, I beg your pardon, General J.K. Bansal, that this war is escalating and things may get out of hand. And how does it impact India? It's already impacted our aviation sector.
Definitely, it is going to have effect on India because 20% of oil is through the Strait of Hormuz, which has been, I think, already blocked by the Iran.
It's already blocked, sir. It's already blocked.
All over the country. Here, I want to add one thing: that the demonstration done by in Karachi, the 30% CIs are there. They reacted to it, and it was the bad administration or the law and order situations in Pakistan is not good enough to protect the consulate of America, and they attacked that. At the same time, this General Munir, who has said that he will protect, or there was a defense pact with Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia is getting missiles from Iran. So where is that pact has gone? Why it is not have come into action?
Let me also rope in Ambassador Mahesh Sajdev, former diplomat, into this conversation as well. Mr. Arvind Singh Tejawat, foreign affairs expert, also with us on the program. Ambassador Sajdev, your outlook on this escalation, and let's also think about what's happening in Pakistan. They did not storm the Afghanistani embassy in Islamabad when their own people were killed by Afghanistan, but they have attacked the American embassy after the Khamenei was killed.
I think there are 2 or 3 pointers in that direction. Firstly, after Iran, Pakistan probably has the largest number of Shia faithfuls in the world. So Shia faithfuls are naturally sympathetic to Iran, the only avowedly Islamic country that is Shia. And therefore, the leadership of Shia Iran being decimated, particularly with the Rahbar Ayatollah Ali Khamenei being killed in a deliberate assassination, is likely to have inflamed the passions. Afghanistan-wise, the situation is very different. The Afghans are mostly Sunnis, so are Pakistanis, mostly Sunnis. Secondly, I think the emotions against United States run pretty deep in Pakistani street. Pakistan has had a fairly good inning with America at the top level. Asim Munir is described as by Mr. Pant as his favorite field marshal, who never loses a word of superlatives in praising Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif as well, because they are sycophantic. They want him to get Nobel Prize for the peace deal that he has supposedly sired between India and Pakistan, saving Pakistani Prime Minister in person, as he claimed, Mr. Trump claimed in the State of the Union message last week. So America, by definition, is allied with the elite of Pakistani army and politics. At the same time, that elite itself is alienated from the masses. So the Americans have chosen wrong side of the public opinion, and therefore they are to be pillowed by the demonstrators, and they have no holds barred. I also join the issue in terms of Pakistani security not being all that competent in defending the consulate. Now, coming back to the assessment of the situation, I think Mr. Trump's swagger in launching the new phase of attacks on Iran is a calculated but fairly ambitious move of regime change, which opens up to all sort of risks. Iran is structurally very different from Venezuela, as many have commented, much bigger, diversified, and well entrenched political and social structure. The apex of that structure was Ali Khamenei, who stayed for 36 years in that capacity as Rahbar or supreme leader. He is credited with stabilizing Iran and giving it a new direction during the tumultuous period which saw all sort of things happening, and keeping the nuclear file close to his chest and in the direction against all sort of vicissitudes, including JCPOA and otherwise. So his departure at this juncture would open up all sort of possibilities, and Mr. Trump and Prime Minister Netanyahu would expect.
Yeah, right, sir.
Iran
Let me also
to be-
quickly rope in. We have a paucity of time. Mr. Arvind Singh Tejawat, foreign affairs expert, also with us on the program. Mr. Tejawat, appreciate you being here. You know, the travel chaos as well as the flight disruptions is also something which is going to concern the world, especially South Asia. But the fact of the matter is that, you know, global oil supplies and supply chains are going to go in a tizzy because of what's happening as a result of this war. I mean, how do you think this is shaping up in the next week to 10 days? A lot of people feel that this is not going to go on for more than 3 to 4 days, considering the fact that the Americans are very serious about this conflict with Iran.
Thank you very much, Vinit Sahab, but I would like to answer this question, and later on I would like to take the previous question which been asked to the other panelists also. So here first I would like to answer your first question.
Yes, sir.
Which
Can,
is
can,
that
I, can you please answer my question? Let the anchor decide the question, sir.
Please, right.
Right.
So I'm saying, Vinit Sahab, that it's because that it's not only the India which is actually going to suffer a lot, but the Australia is even suffering, because if the hormone strait will go disturbed, then I suppose that the Australia, India, and all the countries which is located this side, means the eastern side of a Hormuz Strait. So all these people, all these countries are going to suffer a lot, and of course the oil prices and everything will go high. So that's the Indian government is afraid of, and it has a consequences. But at this moment, if we see the world order, then I don't think that India has that courage to even raise a voice against the unipolar world where the America is deciding. At least at this moment, the India is not in that condition. Even the China and Russia is not raising the questions. When it's